Jesus, calm down.
Just kidding.
That's my favorite part. You want to do it?
Sure.
You just push it into wood and pull the trigger.
Well, push it into wood just in 3 spots?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where?
Not really. I guess you'd want to do one close to the clamp, one in the middle, and one on the other end.
Okay.
Does it have to be perpendicular, exactly? Fairly, not perfect, but... So that'll be glued and nailed there. And then these will just be nailed here.
On the other side?
From the bottom into this.
Okay, this right here is an inner piece of the cabinet, so it's like a wall faces this way, and then there's going to be shelves in it, and I was like, I don't really know exactly what height my shelves should be yet. We're just going to drill a bunch of like little shelving pinholes, and then the shelving will just clip into these, and if I want to move it, I can move it.
Looks professional.
Yeah. I've got the beginnings of a cabinet for the kitchen. So it's got a toe kick, which is nice, so that I can put a rug here. That's pretty much why I wanted it. We're gonna do the face framing and then the doors soon as well. In this compartment, all of the plumbing and sink stuff will be enclosed in here. In here is going to be a lot of pantry food storage, and then right here is going to be a fridge. And this is the front of the cabinet. This is just to keep it square.
Smooth. All the joints.
All the joints smooth. Got it.
Go over with the coarse one. Put the holes lined up.
Yep.
And then something less coarse. You're gonna by hand just hit all the corners, just like that.
Okay.
This guard should push back as you go through it. If it feels like it's not, I mean, normally I just do that, but it should work just fine. Really tall.
I think I made it like 3 inches tall.
And not in the back. Now it's flush in the back.
Mine's
Close.
yeah, that's right. That looks cool. Then we have that, and then there's the sink.
Where does the sink go? So what are you thinking for front to back?
Well, I'm thinking we're gonna have that trash can up to like maybe here, but it still needs room for this faucet.
You know what I'm really good at? Doing weird shit.
Well, no, don't put, wait. Now, I know you can do it, but here, before you do it, you can just drill it. So we've got the room for you to drill. If you want to plunge cut, do the plunge cut. You sure you don't want to just...
It's too thick.
Yeah, just
I can't get
drill the
through
hole.
it.
Just drill the hole.
I don't want to.
Your blade's getting really bendy when it's in there. I can see it. I'm sorry. I know you're trying your best. Why does it look like that?
It's a hair. Anyway, I want it.
Best cutting board of all time.
Close.
It's really close. Ooh, how am I gonna get it out?
It's not my problem. Ta-da!
That's the right size.
Yep.
For the sink.
Yep.
When is it gonna fight me? Just add all.
If it decides to catch, you know, because
Okay.
there's so much surface area.
There you go. Perfect. Alrighty.
Yeah.
And then the soap dispenser thing.
Oh yeah, now that we have this thing on there, you can tell me where you want that. Ooh, we got a dull one. Well, look at that for perfection.
Wow. Butcher block oil on it. Now I gotta put butcher block conditioner. So that's the next step. This takes longer than you would think. That looks really cool, like that color. This is the color it was, so like that compared to that countertop is like night and day difference. I'd rather get the McDonald's hash brown as opposed to the McDonald's lightly cooked French fry. That is very, very good. Do the thing, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Run, Alex, divine. That's what I'm putting this thing, Noodle. Nope, no. Back off. Noodle. Oh, Noodle. You just want to be somebody's friend. Aww. Noodle, get off my sink. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Afraid? I'm not afraid.
Yeah, I'm tempted to. Perfect. Nice. Should just push in, yeah.
Done.
Woo! Ah! Perfect, I think. Maybe. Or too big. So like this one with a cat, it's impossible. But like this little drain hose, so this is the gray water, the dirty water. This is the fresh water. And then on this side, we got this nice little disconnector that pops off the top part. And then that part just clicks back in. So this is in, out. There's some plumber's tape on this, dude. I'm interested to see where my plumbing system's gonna leak. So yeah, now all my hot and cold come into either side. So hot, cold, and then they all come out as one water. But like, I've got plenty of room down here. Like, I've got room for the water pump to probably be over here. Water. Dump here. Okay, so maybe I've got a little bit more to go. That's how much room I've got in the back there, and I want that much room. I want to put like a tiny trash can area. And then I've got a cat down there. We gotta make room for the cat. Just kidding, we don't actually have to make room for the cat. The cat's not coming, don't tell the cat. So let's try it. Let's try it out. Noodles, you wanna hold the camera? There you go, dude. Hold the camera. Yep, just like that. Thanks. Is there anything before we start that could go horribly, horribly wrong? I'm not quite sure. Let's put the fuse in. Okay, there's water flowing. Oh, there's a leak. There's a leak. There's a leak. There's a leak. not in love with how like sputtery it was, obviously.
Oh, that's way better.
Do it the quick way.
No, I like things long and painful. Alright, we have nothing but water going through the pump.
It looks like that's...
I thought maybe we'd get more, better flow. Ah! Look at that!
Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, there you go.
Damn!
So the bleeder's open.
And the drain's leaking like a mother.
Really? Oh, I didn't tighten it back up when I... We got everybody. We got that dog. We got that dog. We got that dog. We got that dog. These like desk cabinets. It's pretty tricky because the walls are really curved. You know, it's like that. So that makes putting cabinets in really difficult because you gotta match that exactly. And I'm not good at that. Yeah. So we just at 38 and a half. Careful. Careful, don't step on that. You know, careful. Like, I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's like, yeah, I get it. I am in the no zone noodle. No, this is the no zone. This is the no noodle zone. Let's just move it as much as possible.
Yes.
Now that I said be very careful. Can you push that over? This?
No. Well, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Okay. And now we need this side to come over, right? Yep. Are you happy with this?
Yeah. I think it's covering all the cabinets. Oh.
Face frame.
My face. So that's what it's gonna look like?
Oh, it looks so good. Come here. Come here, buddy. There, you can still see me from up here. Cutting the cabinet, upper cabinet ends. Got this 14.5-inch section, which I guess I should have looked. Is it 14.5 height or is it depth? Okay, the depth was 14. But let's take this over to the chop. And before I ever put these in the van, I am going to sand them and paint them. Everything. I'm gonna paint all these cabinets outside of the van. Mark my words. That was on me. I think I'm gonna cut one and then just trace the other one onto it. Something like that. Definitely gonna be my whole cabinet height right there. I don't know, it's about the size of a noodle. Wouldn't you say noodle? Yeah, I'd say he says that. Too bad there's a cat in my way every time I try to do anything. I just tried to relax in the van, cat. Build something, cat. Clingy is probably the best word for you, buddy. Very clingy. So yesterday I got the cabinet cut, but I need to put one more piece in the middle, I think, to keep it from sagging in the middle. And then once I put that piece in the middle, I'll put some kind of backing support on it. It's a little crooked that way, but... No.
Oh no. Guys, I screwed it on backwards. That's how that one is. And that's how that one is. No. Like that.
So like on this middle board, I've got kind of the lower and then the upper. That way the screws don't hit each other. Yeah, that'll give me a nice 10-inch deep, 8-inch tall in some places cabinet above my bed. So that's the first one of 3. But yeah, let's count that one as done pretty much. Now I'm gonna put this like that. Cabinet number 2 is completed. With the backing support, I need to put a face frame on all these, and then they should be good. I don't know, but that's cabinet number 2. That's above the desk. So we got one more, and that's the kitchen. That's the smallest one. So for the kitchen cabinet, I'm actually planning to make it specifically for this camp stove, or at least build around the camp stove. And then I'm gonna actually try to put a second shelf in the cabinet for just like extra stuff, pots and pans and whatnot. Like so the stove can be down below and then I can still store stuff up top. Still plenty of room up here, so that's great. Like all the overhead cabinets are done and they have face frames on them. They're good to go. I just need to paint them, sand them, paint them, and then doors on top of that, and then we're good. Here, actually, it might be easier to just see kind of what it does. Oh, the whole bottom part. The blue part is the cutty bit. Okay. That is one sawdusty process. Holy cow. Yay, so it's less uncomfy to do this. There's so much sawdust. One more piece, then I think we cut them down to size. I believe it's the next step. That's the last piece. I need it to router. And I look like a goofball doing it, but for like good reason. You guys see this? Look how much, that's just on my hand. But I think the worst part is my shirt. Like, but now, these have a little slot for a face frame to go into and then wood glue into. All right, we've been working on the van long enough for it to now be in the 40s at night. So that's great. But I'm working on the doors. So these are like the frame of the doors. I'm using this router table over here to kind of cut. It's kind of like a little puzzle piece almost. They connect together on this router table, just kind of push it through. And then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Hoping I don't need to go buy more wood. That's what I think I have left. So I take these 2 equally sized parts. That'll be the horizontals on the cabinet. So it'll look something like that. And then the verticals will snap into these. Boom. And yeah, it's like a little puzzle piece here. So like snaps in.
This?
Yep. Well, the top flip it upside down.
This?
But then it's gonna.
This?
Yeah.
This? Yeah.
No, this is the top. I mean, that's how we spaced.
Hey!
Yep. I will sand you, Noodles. I will sand you.
Pretty close. I'll take it.
And then they get screwed in. That's the hinges for the doors. Now it's time to paint. All right, let's get these cabinets painted. First coat. I gotta do one more. I realized I never really showed off the finished product or me installing stuff. So like the last clip you saw was me trying to put in the hinges, which it worked, and it was a decent process. And maybe I just lost the clips or something because I feel like I remember filming it. So I got the upper cabinets in painted. These are installed in with handles, and then these little hook and catch latches, or hook and roller latches. I kind of feel bad though because I left this video without much of an ending, because I was probably just so excited to be done with the van that I didn't even film anything. If you enjoyed watching me build the van and you want to see more, I'll be traveling around in this thing full time and documenting that. If you want to watch, if you enjoyed, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it.